Alright, for today's video, you're going to need worms, an onion, a knife of some sort. Alrighty, now that you have all your key opponents here, this is what we're going to be doing today. Today I'm going to show you how to enhance your Nightcrawlers. This is going to be the first video of the series. There is going to be multiple videos of this ordeal. I've been using these methods here for a long time now, and I've actually learned some of these from other people. So I figured it'd be nice to share with y'all, and maybe, because, everybody likes having different baits to use and different options to use. A lot of people forget about Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawlers are a very good bait. Where they're just like they are, good old earth Nightcrawlers. Nothing, it's a nice Nightcrawler. These here are a little on the small side for what I like to use, but that's okay. They got some action in them. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be cutting up an onion and adding to our Nightcrawlers. A lot of people don't realize is that you can use onions to enhance your Nightcrawlers. What you want to do is get you an onion, get the prettiest one in your pantry. Don't let the wife know. Any onion will work. I mean, even if you don't have onions in your pantry, you can go out in the yard and simply find some wild green onions and pull up and cut up in them. I like using the ends here. I feel like they're a little bit more stronger than the other parts. Plus, these cut up a little bit nicer. I'm hoping y'all are getting this. And I like cutting them up into just little squares, just like this. Come up in little small squares. I haven't really found any other onions that do better than the others out there. But these, as long as it's an onion, I mean, you got to think. These worms are crawling around in wild onions, out in the wild, around the water in the lake. When they get washed into the lakes and the waters, they're going to have this smell on them. They're going to have this natural, smell from the ground and onion smell. And then when they get washed in, the fish eat them. So, to me, I think it's, it's one of those things like, if they're crawling around in wild onions in the wild, the worms, and they get washed in the lake, the fish are going to smash them regardless. Now, this right here is really great. These right here, I love using for my channel cats. My channel cats love them in the rivers and lakes. This is more of a summer bait. I don't have much luck with it in the early spring when it's only, water temperatures are only mid-40s, 50s, maybe even a little warmer. But after that water hits, after they start spawning, after they're done spawning, this is the bait you want to use for those channel cats. Now, all you want to do is, you don't have to do nothing, with the worms. You just leave them there like that, okay? And then you take your onions, you just drop them in there, just like that, okay? And you just give it a little shake, let them sit there, and they'll sit here and crawl over that overnight. They'll sit there and crawl with that overnight. Now, sometimes when I use yellow onions, when I use yellow onions, sometimes these Nightcrawlers, they'll go nuts because, depending on how fresh the onion is, the more they'll move. And it's just like, I don't know if it burns their senses or something like that. But this is one of the ways I like to use my Nightcrawlers as well, is using some just plain old onions and Nightcrawlers, to go out and catch my channel cats. Preferred method for using this is, I like to fish. Of course, I'm going to fish bottom in the river with this. You can let these, the onions will be good as long as you keep them cold and cool. The onions will stay in there good for at least about a good 2 or 3 weeks. Does it matter if they rot? No, I haven't really noticed a difference if the onions are rotten or not, if they do better or not. But this is a cool little trip here, so that way you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on bait. It's just an alternative, if you got a bunch of Nightcrawlers, or you're going out in the yard catching them for free, you've got an onion laying around, or you got some wild onions growing in your yard. Guys, girls, you can cut you up an onion and put in your Nightcrawlers, and you got some good catfish bait. Now, I have caught bluegill on these. Bluegill seem to like them pretty good. Bass, I'm not sure. I don't really do a whole lot of bass fishing. But when you're river fishing, watch out for the white bass. White bass love this right here, too, as well. What I refer to, I don't do much bass fishing. It means largemouth or smallmouth. I don't do much of that species of fishing for bass or nothing. But white bass, when you're fishing Ohio River or Kentucky River, you're going to run into some white bass or white hybrid bass or, in that general nature. But if you're looking for a way to boost your Nightcrawlers, there you go. And stick around because we're going to have a few more videos, including Nightcrawlers. That's going to be cheap, quick, and easy that anybody can do. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Go out and make your some, test it out, and let me know. I love hearing feedback. You know, I hear people all the time talking about my annies and chicken breasts for catfishing. This I've had like a 95% success rate with people trying it and using it. Now, it's not always going to work. But if you want an option here, cheap option, there you have it, folks. I mean, you know, less than $4 there. And, you know, it works. So, yeah, that's going to be my video for today. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.